सूरज की बाहों में आपे ये जिंदगी के नए सांसों में बातों में रोशनी. One of my favorite Hindi songs of all time. The translation, most of you will know, it means in the arms of the sun, life now resides, sunshine in every breath and light in words. Welcome to this week's 360 show. That is a line from one of my favorite songs, and it's a one incredible movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dubara. Sorry for saying it so slowly, but those of you who've watched the movie, I just love the song, and I think the meaning of the song really resonates with me. It reminds me of a post I put out on X this week, and we will be covering a bit more about that later in this episode. So stay tuned. This week is all about the IPL. It starts on the 22nd of March. The mighty CSK will try and defend their title, and they will start their campaign against RCB this year. So it is IPL time. The fever is in the air, and I will be going across to India on the 18th of March. I will be joining the Viacom team over there in Mumbai, and I'm so excited about this year's IPL. The mighty CSK, the yellow jersey, the yellow army, will be trying to defend their title. They played some incredible cricket last year. There were lots of rumors about MSD finishing up last year. That is not the case, ladies and gentlemen. He will be back again. Will this be his final season? No one knows. He seems to be just this diesel engine that never ends. He keeps running. What an incredible player. What an incredible captain. Their first game will be up against RCB, but this yellow jersey team is in full flight. Coach Stephen Fleming will be full of confidence. Not so much after this SA20 campaign in South Africa, because they didn't do too well over here. At least they did make it through to the knockouts. But they will be starting fresh with the IPL. And what makes them good? What makes them good, people? Please comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think makes this CSK team one of the best and most successful teams of the IPL, or in the IPL history at least. I believe it's their presence. It's through leadership of MSD, a calm coach in Stephen Fleming, senior players Ravi Jadeja, and a few others over the years that have really set this incredible culture alive. And they're just a very intimidating team to play against. They're never easy to beat. And I think that is always a great characteristic of a very successful unit and a successful franchise, is when you're playing well, it's yes, no problem, no one's going to stop us. But when you're not playing so well, they always find a way to still compete. And that tells a big story about the leadership of the side. Daryl Mitchell will be joining the CSK team. He went for quite a bit of money, and you'll be wanting to impress his teammates and to be that glue in that middle order for the team. Also, Gaikwad has had a few incredible seasons, and he's a wonderful player, and we will be seeing hopefully the best of him. He's scored almost 1,800 runs as an opening batter for the CSK team, and just simply outstanding. What also makes them good is the Chepauk Stadium. They know how to play over there. They have had a lot of success. It's their fortress. It's their home ground. And it's so tough to beat them over there. They've won 5 times in the IPL, 2010, 11, 18, 21, and 24. Simply outstanding team. And there's also the squad. Just an all-round really well-balanced team. They always seem to get it right in the auctions. And that is the CSK team for you. Will they defend the title again? We'll have to wait and see. I can tell you right now, I can give you my word, they will be competitive. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And just a quick phrase here, or quote from MSD, from Stephen Fleming. We've had succession plans for MS Dhoni for about 10 years now. It's going to be a talking point, but he is as engaged and as enthusiastic as I've seen him for a while. While that passion is there for the team and franchise, will roll on. So there's not a lot of pressure on them. They've won last year. Yes, they want to defend their title, but there's almost no pressure for MSD and his troops. And I think that makes them very dangerous. Can they go back to back? It's never happened before. They certainly have the ability to do so. Let's move on then to the next team, Mumbai Indians, another incredibly successful team of the IPL. They've won also 5 times in 2013, 15, 17, 19, and 20. Big controversy over the last few months was that Hardik Pandya has come in as a new captain in place of Rohit Sharma. They seem to be happy though. They seem to have moved on. Look at that win percentage though, 56%. It's one of the best win percentage in the tournament. Just incredible record for this team, having won 5 times. And it's great to have Hardik Pandya back in blue at his home team, playing for the Mumbai Indians. They'll be starting against Gujarat Titans. How ironic is that? Pretty funny, Hardik running out against his former team now. That's on the 24th of March, 7:30 p.m. IST. And I'm very much looking forward to that. Boom, boom, Bumrah. Looking forward to watching him play again. We've missed him in the IPL. He's back in full flight again. We watched him perform for India in those test matches. Simply outstanding. When the heat is on, you want Jasprit Bumrah in your team. He comes through for you 9 out of 10 times. He makes it work. He gets the big wickets of the opposition. And a big reason why the Mumbai Indians have been so successful over the years. They will want to play a bit better than last year. They've got a big point to prove. They have a lot of incredibly talented players. And we need Sky in form again. Villiers will be there. I think he will be getting more game time as well. There's a lot of talent in the side. They just need to find a rhythm, especially that batting order, I feel, need to come to the party. We need Rohit Sharma in form, Ishan Kishan up the order with Sky as well, then 3, Tilak Verma, and then Tim David, Devil Brevis. That's a very powerful batting lineup if they are in form, which they haven't been. So let's wait and see what their batters come up with. And other than that, just a very well-balanced team. You see Jason Behrendorff there, Piyush Chawla. Very nice bowling attack. All-rounders as well. Hardik Pandya, they needed him to come back. Of course, otherwise the balance just didn't look as strong. And I think Hardik is going to play a huge role. Hopefully, he will be able to hold the ball in hand and be that all-rounder that Mumbai Indians need him to be. All in all, a really good squad. Mahela Jayawardene is still the coach. A fantastic franchise. They're incredibly good at scouting new players. And these players, some of them you've never heard from before, and they just come in and they look like they've played for 10 years. So that's always a sign of a healthy franchise. I have a lot of respect for these guys and expect them to do well this year. You see their schedule there. Gujarat Titans first up, Sunrisers Hyderabad, RR, and also Delhi Capitals. That's the four games that they're starting with. Some home, some away. We'll see how they go. There's one quote here from Mahela Jayawardene. Hardik Pandya has been in the dressing room for quite some time now, so that's nothing new. We know that what he brings in as an all-rounder, it will be something different with his experience of leading the team. He did Gujarat Titans really well, so it's time for him, and it's a great opportunity to come back home and to do the same kind of thing for Mumbai Indians. So that's CSK, Mumbai Indians. Next team, Gujarat Titans. We just had to follow them up with after Mumbai Indians with all the controversial auction placements that happened and the buys and the sells. It's been very entertaining. Shubman Gill, captain of the Gujarat Titans. They've had some success back-to-back really good tournaments, winning the tournament first up, then runners-up last year. Really, really good start. A 69.7 percentage winning over there for Gujarat Titans. A lot of credit's got to go to Rashid Khan, and that's the first guy I'm going to talk about, and also Mohammad Shami. They say bowling teams win you the tournament, and there's no better pairing than that. Rashid Khan, Shami, simply outstanding players for Gujarat Titans, and I think the reason why they've won in that first series, also the second one in the finals, is because of the bowling attack. Simply outstanding. They've also got Lockie Ferguson this time around. And a really good bowling side there. All-rounders also, Rahul Tewatia and quite a few others. So there's the Gujarat Titans squad then. All-round, really balanced squad, and that's also part of the reason why they've performed so consistently. Standout players is the skipper, 890 runs with 300s in the 2023 IPL season. That was simply outstanding. I went on about his character and the way that he plays quite a bit. With my commentating stint there with Geo Cinema. I absolutely love watching this guy play. He was in the form of his life, and hopefully he can find that kind of form again. Can they make the third consecutive final? We'll have to wait and see. And then the young gun to watch out for, Sai Sudarshan. What a great player. He's got a very bright future. I absolutely love watching him play. And with Killer Miller in the middle order, I think they could team up very nicely to give them some really solid run chasers, but also some good finishes if they are batting first. They have a powerful team. They have been very successful, very consistent. And with coach Ashish Nehra, they'll be very confident that they can do the same thing again. They play at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. That's their home ground. And they've also performed exceptionally well over there. So 3 big, powerful teams that we've covered. Let's move on to another successful team, Lucknow Super Giants, who haven't won it before, but they've certainly been consistent. A 57% win ratio is really good in the IPL. It matches up with CSK. Obviously, haven't not won the trophy before, but they have the ability to do so. Captain KL Rahul plays a huge role. That's also part of the reason why these guys have been so consistent. He's very calm, very composed as a captain, and he certainly helps them out in performing consistently. And he's a classy captain. He's played 118 IPL matches with 4,163 runs, over 4,000 runs. Fantastic opening batsman. He has batted at 3 sometimes as well, but I think opening the batting is where he's at the best, and I'm pretty sure we'll see him perform there. Ekana Stadium in Lucknow, a capacity of 60,000 people, and the home supporters will want to come in and keep that fortress that they've created over the years. They've played really good cricket over there in Lucknow, and hopefully they can maintain them. Something very exciting, Shamar Joseph comes into the side. We've watched this West Indian guy play a really nice cricket over there in the West Indies. We covered a lot about him on the show, about his upbringing and his journey to become one of the West Indies' bright future stars, and he will be performing for the Lucknow Super Giants. I'm really, really excited to watch him perform. I think he's got something incredibly special. He's one of those bowlers that want the ball under pressure, and he's a one talented young gun to watch out for. And then you also see there Ravi Bishnoi in the starting lineup. He will be in the starting lineup more often than not, that's for sure. 53 wickets in only 52 matches. He's a trickster. He turns the ball both ways. He's got some skill, and he also loves the pressure moments. Coach Justin Langer, a very experienced Australian coach, will come in there, and he's got a great vision for the Lucknow Super Giants, and that is will be very similar to what I have at the Perth Scorchers, he says, and what I had with the Australian cricket team too. It's not only to win games of cricket. That's the business where we're in, to win tournaments and all that. But it's much bigger than that, Justin Langer says. So sort of shrugging to the side the performance and the results. He believes to be a successful franchise, be a successful team, it's much bigger than just performance and results. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out for them. The first game is against RR on the 24th of March. That will be followed up by the Punjab Kings on the 30th. And so they have a big break there, which is not ideal to play your first game and have 6 days in between. They then play against RCB and also Gujarat Titans after that, and then they'll get into the tournament. Very difficult to start like that against Rajasthan Royals. A big gap before they play again. But who knows, maybe it works out for them. The last but not least then, Kolkata Knight Riders. Captained by Shreyas Iyer. I have a lot of respect for this guy. I love the attacking nature of cricket that he plays in all formats of the game. Obviously, they play at Eden Gardens. 68,000 people can go and watch live cricket there at Eden Gardens. It's one of my favorite grounds to play cricket at. And I can tell you now, that's one of the plus points for this team. It's very intimidating to play cricket there. It's very loud. It's in your face. And it's the kind of wicket that you need to get used to play consistently well. So the Kolkata Knight Riders will want to make it a fortress. The win ratio is 50%. It's not leaning on the stronger sides of the tournament, but they have won before. They know how to win this trophy, and they'll want to win it again. Can Shreyas and his Knights bring the old glory back? That's the theme for them. Local flavor in the coaching staff, which I like. Mr. Pandit, I really enjoyed what I've seen with him. Very confident guy. Looks like one of the team players. He looks like he's part of the team, which I like. Sometimes a coach is a bit more withdrawn from the side, a bit more of an aura and a presence, where this guy feels like he feels the match. He reminds me of Jurgen Klopp from Liverpool. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's involved with his players, and you can see it means a lot to him. They're a very well-balanced team as well. Veteran Narayan, we know what he's capable of. Alongside with Andre Russell, the West Indian pair, they get Mitchell Stark in the side. A very expensive player, this, but we all know what he's capable of with that fast left arm of his. He's great at the death. He gets a bit of reverse swing. Very difficult to pick up. And also the young gun to watch out for. He's not so young anymore because we feel like he's been around for ages, as Rinku Singh. What a fantastic player he is. So we'll watch how he goes about his business. Gautam Gambhir is also part of this setup, and he says, this is back to where it all started. Today, there is a lump in my throat and fire in my heart as I think about slipping into that purple and gold jersey once again. I'm not only coming back to KKR, but I am coming back to the city of joy. I am back. I am hungry. I'm number 23. I am KKR. Very emotional quote there from Gautam Gambhir. We've seen the best of him over the years. It's been great to watch him play, and now he's returning to his team to support them, to get them across that line. We know how motivated he always is and how competitive he is. So that's the first 5 teams of the IPL, people. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Who's going to win it? Who looks good? Who doesn't look so good? That I can tell you now. Those 5 teams I just covered now, 5 powerhouse teams. This IPL is just simply outstanding. I don't see a lot of weakness there. We've got 5 other teams to cover. I will be covering them when I get to India next week. I am arriving there Tuesday morning, so bear with me. I might release next week's show a little bit later than usual, but we will update you guys. If you follow me in social media, subscribe to the channel, you will be updated and you'll know exactly what's going on. All right, let's move on to something really, really special that I'm going to cover in this week's 360 show. It's now time for AB Reacts. All right, this is AB Reacts, and last week you'll know that on X I posted a very emotional post. It's very difficult to get across your emotions and what you actually trying to tell people. But I read this article of a guy who's got cancer quite bad right now. Simon Boas, I think is how you pronounce his last name. I stumbled across this. I didn't think much of it at the time. It took me 10 minutes to read through it. And as I said here, below is a link to one of the finest written pieces I've ever read. It had me happy, sad, in tears, laughing out loud at times. And basically, at the end of the day, it just inspired the crap out of me. And it really did. I walked away there and I felt so light and I felt so full of life. And I said, yeah, Simon, wherever you are today, thank you. And one day we'll do that dance together. And it reminds me of this movie. And that's how I also started this episode. I was singing that song from this movie, Zindagi Na Milegi Dubara. It means in the arms of the sun, life now resides, sunshine in every breath, and light in words. So something a bit emotional for you today. You can hear my voice is screeching a bit, but stuff like this really means a lot to me. I very often in the show touch on things that I feel is important in life, and sometimes we fall in this hole of thinking about ourselves too much or our appearance too much and what other people think of us. And here's this guy, and he talks about his life journey and how happy he is. He's 46 years old. He says that he doesn't have a lot of time left on earth, but he's so happy. How he will never have the guts to come out and sound sad about it. Obviously, he's going to go through quite a bit over the next year. But he feels so grateful for having been here on earth, and he's been through so much, so many ups and downs as well. And he just feels he's so fortunate to have lived. And at the back of his mind, he says, I do think there's more to this life than just our time here on earth. Maybe there's something afterwards. And I beg to agree with him. So yeah, just an emotional one. If you haven't seen it, go to my X account and you can find the words there, or the article rather. Read through it. Tell me what you think about it. It really touched me. It moved me. I'm incredibly inspired with stuff like that. And it reminded me of that movie and also that song, my favorite Hindi song of all time. And then let's move on to some comments here. Virat de Villiers. Finally, you get a mention, my friend. 675 days. You posted something there of Virat and myself. That was many years ago at a ICC Champions Trophy, that picture. Virat and I sharing a joke there. But after 675 days, you finally get a mention. Virat de Villiers, love you lots. And thank you for the support. Thank you for hanging in there. And I'm glad I could be the guy to break almost the 2-year drought. And then, who's your favorite young cricketer at the moment? From Ragnar. I'm going to have to say Devil Brevis. He didn't have a great SA20, but he will be running out for the Mumbai Indians in this year's IPL. He was at my house last week, and we spoke about literally everything, what he's going through. He's only 20 years old, guys. There's a lot of expectation on him. That's the main thing we covered. For him not to put too much pressure on himself, not to think too much about the expectation from other people, just relax, free up. Remember how lucky we are to be able to play cricket. What a fantastic game. What a great privilege. So that's the motto I'm going to send him to the IPL with. That's what we spoke about. So hopefully we'll see the best of Devil Brevis at this year's IPL. Coach Mark Boucher there. He'll also be supporting Devil over there in the IPL. So hopefully Maela and Bouch and a few others that are very experienced will help him to be consistent. And then Anurad Hub 6719, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Manasidre Marga was epic. Thank you very much. I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm doing my best to share some Hindi comments, Kannada and other languages with you guys as well. So I hope you enjoy it. I'm doing my absolute best to learn a little bit, learn on my feet, and to share with you my journey of learning some things from India and some special movies, some special phrases. Hello, AB. Who is your idol while growing up? That was John T. Rhodes, no doubt. From a cricketing perspective, I love the way that he presented himself on the field, always smiling. He's such a fantastic person with so much energy. And he's one of those guys that I also feel he just gets it, He understands how lucky we are to be alive on this planet Earth. And that's the way he played his cricket, and that's why I related to him. Also, Ernie Els, from a golfing point of view, once again, always a smile on his face, and he was just a fantastic golf player for South Africa. All right, ABD point of view, the 360 view. Let's have a quick look at this paddle game that I played. I absolutely love this game. I also see it as a way to do a bit of cardio in the week. I am literally out of breath as well now. I just finished a paddle game about an hour ago. I play 2 or 3 times a week, and that is my cardio. No more running on the treadmill, no more running on the tar roads. I go and play paddle because I've always said to my wife and to my friends, I take a tennis ball out when I go run on the road, purely because I want to keep myself busy bouncing it. And that's a way to run without getting tired or without realizing that you're getting tired. And paddle is the perfect sport. I play, I get exceptionally tired. My heart rate is over 150 nonstop for an hour and a half. I will never be able to achieve that on a treadmill. I'm telling you now, right now, there's no ways I'm going to run for an hour and a half or 90 minutes at 150 plus heart rate without getting off somewhere. So that's what paddle does for you. Love the game, and here's the video. Let's have a look. After school drop-off, what comes next? It's got to be a game of paddle, bit of cardio for the week. But first, I have a semi-flat tire, so see that little yellow light? It means I'm in trouble. I've got to go to the petrol station first, or the gas station. What a beautiful Wednesday morning in Pretoria, South Africa. All right, here we go. Ah, fantastic. The eagle has landed. Alrighty, let's get ready to rumble. So this is what I look like after a paddle game. Lost today to better opposition, but we had a lot of fun. Lost to an Arsenal fan today. It's exactly how United season is going. I'm representing United today. What a great game, what a workout. You can see by my face. Come on. So that's battle for you. And then just a final comment here. Always love and respect you, sir. We are proud of you and your accomplishments. Keep doing your best in life. Stay safe. Enjoy your day with happiness and success in the years to come in your life. Stay safe with lots of happiness, laughter, and love together. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. That's the way I try to live my life. Obviously, there are some downs. It's not always just up, but it's guys like Simon Bowers that gives me a bit of perspective to life, a bit of understanding of it's okay when you're a little bit down, because that up is just around the corner. Okay, let's move on then to Sachin Tendulkar's post. It's a historic day in Dharamshala as Ravi Ashwin and Johnny Bairstow don the international whites for the 100th time, an incredible achievement that speaks volumes about their passion and perseverance for red ball cricket. And I think it's simply outstanding. Both incredible players. Johnny Bairstow have been through so many ups and downs, dropped out of the team, back in, dropped in again. And that perseverance Sachin is talking about shines through. And same with Ashwin. He had a completely different journey to Johnny Bairstow. But Ash, I have so much respect for. Simply outstanding performer. Another fifer there towards the back end of that series against England. He just doesn't stop, does he? He's always in the game. And when he doesn't compete with the ball in hand, he comes and scores you a match-winning 60 with a bat. Two fantastic players. And also Anderson's 700th Test Sculpt conquers insurmountable summit. What a guy. What a player. He just doesn't stop. I spoke about a diesel engine earlier. He's the epitome of a diesel engine. Congrats, Jimmy. And then also India versus England, 5th Test match. India signs off that series with innings win for a 4-1 rout. At the end of the day, it looks like a very convincing win for India, and yes, it was. But that scoreboard doesn't really speak volumes about the way that England actually competed in this series. I thought they played really well. They really had a full go at India. They tried everything they could. They were a little bit unlucky at times, made some silly mistakes at times as well. But all in all, India just too classy in this occasion. On this occasion, and just too many match winners, I'd say. And I spoke about Ashwin and Jadu and the role they play as all rounders. People forget about it. A simply outstanding team, and well done to Rohit and his troops. Maria Rasmus draws the curtain on umpiring career. When I started in my career, he was around. When I ended, he was still around. What a fantastic umpire. I think he's one of the most consistent umpires over the years. I have the world of respect for him. He always treats the players with respect. He never had a bad attitude, never felt like he was bigger than the players. And I've always really enjoyed taking the field with him. I thought he was simply outstanding. And then last but not least, Australia beat New Zealand by 3 wickets to win the second test. As it happened, so Aussie going over there to New Zealand. It was closer than you think. Once again, a 2-0 series sweep doesn't really give you a true reflection of what that series was like. I thought it was really close. But at the end of the day, Australia playing the bigger moments better. And that's what it comes down to. And then a quick throwback to the 4-3-8 game on this day. South Africa against Australia at the Wanderers, the Bull Ring. What a fantastic outing. I only scored 14 runs, but I absolutely will never forget this day. In 2005, 2006, the shackles were broken. And for the ODI format, at least, where 400 plus scores were safe no longer. Simply outstanding. Herschel Gibbs with that chase, scoring 175. Graham Smith a 90 of only 55 balls. Just incredible. And the back end there, Mark Boucher with a 50 not out, helping us cross the line. Even Mackay and Tini got one off one ball. And I'll absolutely never forget this day. It changed ODI cricket, I reckon, forever. It was 2-2 in the series. It was a must-win for us as a team. We were under a little bit of pressure, having gone up 2-0. We lost 2 in a row. We came to the Bull Ring, and Australia scored 4-3-4, and we were absolutely devastated. I remember Jacques Ellis in the change room at halfway said, I think they are 15 short, guys. And we all laughed, and that sort of broke the ice. And we just felt a little bit better about it, and we just decided to go for it. And Graham up the order with Herschel playing outstanding cricket, and Mark at the back end finishing it off for the team with Johan van der Walt, Roger Telemachers chipping in. And Mackay and Tini, let's not forget about him getting that one down to third man to get Boucher back on strike for that final couple of deliveries. Simply outstanding game that was on this day, the 4-3-8 game. And it was just very enjoyable to be there. The 360 quiz then. Last week's question was, what was the Afrikaans version of the phrase I taught you in today's episode? And the phrase in Afrikaans was, waar daar 'n wil is daar 'n weg. That was the answer. Rahul Raj, congratulations. It was not an easy one. As you would just have heard, in Afrikaans, we pronounce the like a, it's quite ugly. It's a bit Dutch-like or German-like at least. But it says, waar daar 'n wil is daar 'n weg. If there's a will, there's a way. And congratulations, Rahul. You will be receiving your prize. And this week's 360 quiz. Buckle up, guys. It's not easy, but what happened the last time I faced off against James Anderson? Yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section. It's the only time that it happened in my entire career. So, yes, maybe not great memories. Maybe it is. It's up to you guys to get that one right. But thank you very much for joining me on this week's 360 show. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Also, hit that bell notification. And follow me on socials to stay up to date, especially for next week's 360 show. It might happen on a different time, but I will update you guys. Thank you very much for all the comments in the comment section. I can see you guys have been very busy, and I will be seeing you guys next week. I will be streaming from India. We'll also be coming back with 360 Live. I cannot wait to see you guys next week. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye for now. Stay tuned to this week's episode. Stay tuned to this week's episode. No. All right, CSK. What stadium are you sharing there? Oh, they're not playing at the Czech Park this year. Sorry, I'm running out of words here. Just give me 2 seconds break there. We'll get the final of that series. It was 2-2 at that time. We had to win it. South Africa at the. What am I talking about? Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Kirhe sansome batome roshni suraj ki bahoं abhe zindagi kirhe sansome batome roshni abhe zindagi kirne. Oh no, we're on. Apologies. I'm in a singing. Apologies. Go again.